Welcome to the maintenance program. This is week 1. Topics covered are weight training, metabolic benefits, skeletal benefits, men versus women, younger versus older, active versus sedentary.
Why weight training? Well, because weight-trained people feel younger, they age more slowly, they look and feel their best, and they get more from life. They resist physical and mental disease, and they enjoy greater resilience under pressure. Now, the weight training benefits are threefold. The first is skeletal security, the relationship between the bones and joints of your body and the muscles that hold them together. The second is metabolic efficiency, how we convert food into energy. And the third, the psychosocial attributes, how we get on with everybody else on the planet. Now, in the skeletal effect, there are 5 important factors. The first is it encourages the uptake of minerals from the diet if you do weight training or progressive resistance training. The peak bone mass tends to decline more rapidly for women than men, especially at the menopause. So it's very important for women to engage in weight training. It increases the integrity of the joint structures, the cartilage, the ligaments, the tendons, and encourages factors like collagen that help prevent injury and tears to cartilage tissue. It increases the neuromuscular responses at the distal joints. They're the furthest away from your central part of your body. And this helps us prevent slips, trips, and falls. And confounders are things like smoking, insufficient sunlight, and hormonal issues we can't address with this program, but we can make up for them to some extent. Now, the metabolic bonus effect from weight training is dramatic. It reduces muscle shrinkage that is natural with age, especially for women. Women's muscles shrink much faster than men. The weight training preserves insulin sensitivity. That means you need less insulin from the pancreas to manage the sugar in the bloodstream if you are weight trained. And it maintains your basal metabolic rate. That is the rate your body uses energy at the lowest level when you're sound asleep. And that slows the weight gain and the fat gain. And finally, the weight training reduces visceral fat, abdominal fat. This is the fat in around the organs in the abdomen, which is metabolically dangerous fat. That fat, we know, tends to leak back into the bloodstream and cause issues of artery disease. And it also acts like an organ itself and changes the way we think about eating. Now, the psychosocial benefits for weight-trained people are also spectacular. Those people experience greater self-confidence in everyday life. They cope better under pressure, and they have more fun going to work and doing what must be done. They have more energy for community involvement. They have more energy for family involvement. And they appear much more optimistic about the future. They enjoy better mental health. And they require less medication to remain well, just because they do weight training. Now, there are some issues for success and safety to be assured. The first is confirm that you should be doing this activity with your doctor, your physio, or your exercise physiologist. This program does not take the place of any therapy or management which you may have been provided by your healthcare professionals. The second is correct selection of the exercises. This is a key component of this program, and I shall teach you the ones that are really worth doing. Now, the correct execution of the exercises every time is required for you to get the benefits. And finally, there must be appropriate intensity and progression. Now, intensity is how heavy should the weight be, and progression is about when should you increase the weight and how much volume should you attempt.
Now complete the quiz that looks at this video and return the results.